Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to the show. I'm 14 minutes late. Better late than never is what I always say. I appreciate y'all for showing up today. It's 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Just a beautiful day outside. You can see some light cloud cover, people just enjoying the sunshine, biking, walking, having a great day. I'd like to thank my patrons. You guys are great. TC Hollingsworth, Junior Sim Racing, Boomer League, Sandra Scala, and Marilyn Whalen. Let me just say, you guys are great. I appreciate each and every one of you. And let's get on with the show, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, Made Here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. All right. And we're going to be working on this guy today. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. I appreciate you once again. And yeah, this thing's sitting sideways. My painting's in a daze. It's sitting sideways. This is how she looks normally. This is basically a pellet. This is a palette cleanser painting. When I'm not doing my big old landscapes, I feel we were doing the study in red last time between paintings. This time we're doing this bark, which you can see right there. So I have an image of some alligator juniper bark, all up close and personal, and I kind of just picked an area and did an abstract, I guess. I'm learning how to hear people. I have my thoughts on art, you know? And people are a lot of time like really support the arts. I do too. I support the arts 1000%. This is my whole life. But it's almost like if you try art, then there's no doing wrong. Well, you know, there's truth to that. Any expression of oneself is a beautiful expression, absolutely. But if you want to be in like, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to say any more words. I'm going to start painting because that's what I do, and that's what makes most sense to me. Not these silly words that get in the way of my expressiveness. I just don't know how to say it without being totally offensive, so I'm just going to be quiet, you know? When you ain't got something good to say, don't say nothing at all. Remember that? Y'all remember that? Let's get some water. Water is good. Water is life. Water helps the paint. Actually, it doesn't help the paint at all. Helps clean the brush. Keeps the brush all nice and clean so I can keep changing colors. What really helps the paint is the painting mediums that you put in there to kind of help the viscosity of it, yes? So I'd like to be working on kind of like this little area right here, and then we'll flip it over and do that side just to, I don't know, even the painting out a little bit. Okay. Tell me I'm out of paint. You want to tell me? There we go. A little dollop. Nothing too much. little bit of burnt sienna and some choco brown. Choco brown, choco brown. A little bit of white. I am running out of paint, people. You know what that means? I have to get like a gallon of white acrylic from the paint store, which would be like 80 bucks. Nuts. But that's okay. We'll get her done, because I got this painting to do over here, which is 6 feet tall by 9 feet wide, and it's going to be huge, so we're going to need the paint for it. Anyway, let's get started on this. Let's throw some paint medium in here. And now that you know what we're doing, let's do it. A friend of mine, Butch, is making brushes. Super cool. Super cool of him. So he's doing a lot of research on paintbrushes and stuff. It's just so much fun to see and be a part of. And I was like, hey, how about a brush with like one bristle? You know, I need something real small. But for today, we're going to use the classic medium. The classic. Anyway, weekend's almost upon us. Thursday night. Pretty excited. Tonight we get to pick our map on Rust game, and for the next month we'll be on that map. And I built an art gallery with all of my paintings. All of these real life paintings are going to be sitting in a video game, so people can come up and make fun of them. I am super excited. Yeah, I want to bring some more of the browns in because it's a bark. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Burn. Okay, it's a thick line. We need those to kind of combat the expansiveness of it. Because again, this is all trial to be able to paint a giant painting. So not only does it cleanse my mind of any kind of landscape, but something else. Boomer League, how y'all doing? Welcome. Appreciate you stopping in, saying hello. So, I could probably zoom you guys in if I'm going to be around this area, yeah? Why you guys sitting so far over there? Why are you sitting so far? Nice, see? Nothing really out of reach. All I gotta do is stay out of the camera's view and everyone's happy. Bueno. Si es bueno. But yeah, a lot more brown needs to be in here. Just kind of noticing that sitting outside, looking in from the window. Just it was very rock, not necessarily bark. That might have been too much, huh? Too high? Let's see. Just on the ridge. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Zoom zoom. Zoom zoom. I did turn off the fan today. Not sure if I'm a fan of that. Following the color. Follow the color. Dark, but I like. We need more. I don't mind using the big brush either. It's pretty nice. So I've been every day now, these people call me, yeah? Every day they come with phone numbers that are familiar in my area. Oh, it's just a neighbor, right? And every day takes a second for their robot to connect them. Once it's done, they come on and say hello, and they try and tell me they're with Google or they're with someone else. So I've just been newly telling them that they're scam artists and nobody calls us except for scammers. There's nothing they have for me. And they argue at first, like, oh no, you are misinformed, and then before you know it, they're yelling at me and hanging up. Because why? They are scammers, and nobody, if you don't know this, nobody will call you. They'll send you a letter. And if it's important, they'll come see you. It's so bad that the FCC used to be such a hardcore thing, yeah? Hard to get by that. And now you got people from all over the world just calling people and trying to scam them out of their hard-earned money. It's crazy. I'm not saying my money's hard-earned. I'm saying there's a lot of innocent people out there who think that Google's calling them, and they're the ones getting took, and I don't want to see it. So I try to keep them on the line as long as I can. I'm excited to talk to them. You know, I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, hello, you know. I get real happy, keeps them interested for a while until they just get fed up and yell at me and hang up. So that's how I've been spending my mornings. Nice. It's a good brown. Let's blend it in here. Bananas. Know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? And today the guy's English was so good, I had to remark, I was like, man, your English is so good, it almost sounds like you're from here. That's when he broke. That's when it all broke down. Communication barrier reached. I asked my friend if it happens on his cell phone. He said he gets them every once in a while. I don't get any fake calls on my cell phone. It only happens on the landline, which sucks for people with landlines. If we're lucky, someone will call while we're live. And we'll just go through it together. Different browns. Yeah. Chocolate ice cream. Okay. Sweet. Slide it over a little bit. We're getting some work done today, people. I like it. See you tonight. Man, I'm excited. Get to pick a map out of 4 billion procedural maps. We got to pick one. I suppose we'll just look through a couple pages. There's no possible way to even look at half of them. So I'm looking forward to picking it, spending some time tonight live. We'll be doing that. And really just once we get it, placing it, hopping in, placing the art gallery, all the stuff we're putting in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Excuse me. Whoops. Got to stay confident in your brush stroke. Know where you're going. Know where you are standing. Have an opinion, for God's sake. People are very afraid of opinions these days. I heard that twice recently. I didn't hear that they said, I'm afraid of opinions. I heard it within the context of what we were talking about. Floating through the color, we breathe. Okay, I think I can flip it over. Maybe we could, yeah. Let's see, if I get this, yeah, let's get that. Plenty of room, I can sit over here on the sidelines. I think the old saying was opinions are like assholes, everyone's got one, you know? Very true. And there's no need to go out spouting one's opinions out into the world. But within a conversation, one can have an opinion. I hope one is proud of their station. We'll put it like that. Moving into the horizon, riding off into the sunset, you know? All right. I have to move to a smaller brush if I keep going with that. I'm going to try to pop one in here, maybe. Nope, not there. How about here? Very nice. Follow the structure of the paintbrush that was laid before me. No mistakes can be had. That's where it is. I mean, look, no mistakes can be had. Doesn't mean at the end of this I might have to throw this painting away or start over. If I wanted to follow something, I need to keep at it. Yeah. No mistakes can be made, but I might have to paint over it. That's the best way to put it. That's art, baby. So we look at it as a whole. No, let's just put this side in. Before I do, my heart says look at it. So let's look at it. Because sometimes, every time, you gotta listen to your heart. If you don't, you'll be like, man, I knew it. I didn't need to phone a friend. So what I'm trying to guess here, I'm trying to look at is depth. Trying to get focus in on you guys. So it's perfect. That's probably it. So what we did was we did all the line work basically midsection right there. We left this, and I was hoping it would kind of punch a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to be all about color. So Nimoto, we turn it sideways. And we keep going. Showing up. Oh, I should zoom back in for y'all. Unless you like this view, let me know. I think you get a better look at it when it's closer. Calm down out there. That's what I tell them. Like, get off my grass, you. I don't have any grass here, and if I did, I'd let people run all over it. Come on. That's what grass is for. It needs to be. It loves it even. Just trying to pull some of the color down. Down, down, down. Confidence. A smooth stride. Not only is it helpful in my painting, but in life as well. Confidence and a smooth stride. We had the wildest storm here last night. So cool. Not a lot of rain, but boy, the lightning said hello. Wow, 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 wow. That's what the music's saying, bro. I didn't do it. With this long bristle, I was trying to explain to my friend who's making the brushes here, to have a long bristle, it really helps with the flow. You're not your hand's not the one doing it, it's the brush, it's the bristle itself, allowing movement of your hand to shake, do whatever it needs to do, and the bristle just kind of stays where it needs to. Has a lot of play, I guess would be the right way to put it. My bristle's got a hell of a lot of play. So basically we're blending the colors as we're going through, kind of bringing them back, bringing them forward, bringing them back, bringing them forward, just kind of like that, with that kind of momentum. And then we got to start to focus on color, and exact where it is within the painting that's over there. Simple process. It's just going to take a little time. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm going to have to go to a smaller paintbrush, I think. It may be that time. So again, talking to this lady yesterday who was from Maryland, and her husband was here, and they just liked my art, right? So we were just talking about it. She was like, "Oh, we do these plein air painting groups in Maryland," and I'm like, "Ooh, that sounds fun. Never been to Maryland, you know, and I've never been past Alabama, Tennessee, kind of. So, I mean, New Orleans, and then up to Wisconsin, and then back over. So that's about as far east as I've been. It would be nice to do something like that with a group and big artists from everywhere. And so, anyway, just another person who says they just never have seen this style yet, and I need more. Looking forward to this little painting. I got to think of how to do, what to do it on. I think it's going to be a sideways landscape, but it's starting to get into my head, you know, because I'm doing this one, and this one's just here to kind of take up some space, take some time, take up some space in my mind. You know what I am saying? Anyway. It was days before I started to think about like what I was going to paint on that, but I think I got an idea. Guess what? It's a landscape. Remember, this is all just focused on the big one, so I want to see if, and I think I can. I think I can. You know what I'm saying? I really think I can paint on the 6 foot by 9 foot and just get wacky. And should I do a, I don't know. Maybe I should make a smaller canvas. I can make basically half that size. I have canvas for it. Maybe I should have those commissioned as well. I don't know yet. Because I would rather either make the canvas myself. Oh, don't drag your finger through the paint, brother. Or hire somebody to make the canvas, because I'm not, just like my smoke shop stuff, I don't want to support Chinese glass makers or Chinese canvas makers who, you know, I think they can gather enough support in their own country if they want to do paintings. I think if Michaels goes out of business, then I ain't too worried. Because I support locally, man. And I hope we all do. Even if you're from China, support locally, man. We used to stream, what was this, in 2015? Glass blowing. Spacecast TV. Still have some videos up on YouTube. My only clientele on that, because it was so early in streaming for me and kind of the world where people weren't sharing how to glass blow and stuff like that, where now you can just go onto Facebook and see all kinds of stuff. But our only market really was China. They were just watching glass blowing because they were ready to take over the market. And here I was having a whole store based on no Chinese glass. It's crazy. TJC Gaming in the house. What's up? Are you done with your stream, bud? Welcome. You just caught me in the middle. You literally just caught me in the middle. Guantanamera. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hope you're having a great afternoon or evening now, I suppose. Hope your stream went well. For those of you who like sim racing, is a pretty darn good sim racer. Pretty good. I would come in bottom shelf, bottom tier if I were to be racing, which I wish I had more time in my day. Every time I make a clone, I gotta kill them because they want to go rogue. Can't get a clean subject just to do my bidding. Maybe someday. Making our way. Smaller brush. Nice, dude. Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, smaller brush, smaller brush. Well, that's terrible, but we'll leave it. I'm not even going to touch it. It kind of looks whimsical. It was just a far reach for my arm. It's about time to get a smaller brush, though. I really wanted to get enough of these lines in here so I could flip it back up and take a look-see again. Well, go have yourself some snackums. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for the like. Thanks for stopping in. And inspires others to do the same. I'm still building this channel, you know. So if you know people out there who enjoy art and like to be bored silly, send them on by. Tell them to say hi. Maybe someday I'll have a pet squirrel. I only say that because Bob Ross had a pet squirrel. What's up? Pew, 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 pew. One, 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 one. It's a, you know, there's a weird blessing that nobody just comes in here all the time. And as I'm saying that, okay, good, keep going. Don't get me wrong, I like it when people come in and buy my stuff, but if I was on the main road, I'm not just like the right angle end, then be talking to everyone a lot, as opposed to talking to you guys. So it seems the lady gave me some good advice too, the artist lady. She's like, no one wants you to come into their gallery with a bunch of stuff, even USBs. So I'll just try to email them, I guess. I don't know. I guess people look at their emails. I have such a hard time with that. I'm so, what's the word I'm looking for? Lazy when it comes to emails. I don't even think they're real. Alright, they're real, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Swish. All right, time to flip up the painting. Shabadoo. Now, let's look at it as a whole. We now have an equal spray of squiggly lines. Oh, it's kind of cool actually, because we're missing lines up here and we're missing lines here. It's kind of bing. It's a good display. And basically, we have to come in and make this darker, bring in the darks more. Tuck in, tuck in, tuck in, tuck in. Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, tuck in, tuck in, tuck in. You know, do you know what I mean? I'm having a good time. I hope you all are too. Let me get some water here. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for being here. Boom, ding, ding. And if I use the darker notes of the color, I must loud noises. Oh, come now. Bum, 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 bum. How we doing? Hi, everybody. Let's hope I don't fall. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, still not dark enough, but let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I should have changed the brush, huh? It's aight. It's aight. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Scooby. Raggy? Back up we go. pretty much how you guys are going to see me all the time when I'm painting the big painting. And you know what was really nice? I must say, when I showed, I forget her name, let me look her name up here. When I showed this lady my painting, her name is Susan Sterle at susansterle.com. S-T-E-R-L-E. Nice lady. I showed her the big painting. She got it. You know what I mean? Some people are like, whoa, throwing it back. But she got it. She understood. She's a real one, you know what I'm saying? Because literally when it comes to the things I think that we do, we're most proud of the things we're like, wow, ourselves about, you know? As an artist, I think that's when I'm feeling most glee, is when I surprise myself. I have so much paint all over this dang painting. I can't even find an area that's not without it. Hard to... Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm really trying to be thorough with the color. Because it is all bark, no bite. That's kind of funny. Dark. And with the smaller brush, we can do so much. So I'm definitely starting to pay more attention because we need to accentuate the dark, right? So I am making direct choices which is generally different from what, you know, I try to do. But there are certain moments that needs it. Okay, so moving along. It's funny, I see people every other day. Some people come in once a week, say hello, my friend with the brushes, and they get to see the painting at different stages. Or another, you know, sometimes they're surprised. I think I know, because I guess I'd be rather surprised too, because it seems like a lot of lines, right? But we're all hanging out, we just putting up stuff. I need a little darker color. Straighten things up, man. That's what needs to happen. Go into song. Lucky you guys. Stark. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that cleanliness. And then it's like bang, 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 you're dead. Bang, 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 you're dead. Bang, 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 you're dead. You know, I don't know. What's going on? Sure someone outside was laughing. Stop laughing at me, guys. A boom, 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 ba-choom. A bang, 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 you're there. A boom, 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 ba-choom. That's cool. I like that. Let's just work our way down, I guess. Into the mix. Welcome to 99.7 The Mix. Oopsie. Let's take a gander. You guys would love it if you could see it. Boom, 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 ba-choom. Thank you for being patient with our cameraman. Cause you know he gonna get fired. All right, I was just kidding. We'll keep him on. It's just me. I'm looking for the spot, you know? Just keep it going, baby. Bum, 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 bum. Perfect. Want to make sure we're still in focus on camera, all the good things. It's hard. Stand by. No mistakes can be made. But if I screw up too much, I'm gonna paint over it. Whatever that means. But so far, I'm actually liking it. It's crazy. So the structure of the wood. now we're just working right down the center here. Trying to pull the dark in and out and work it. Yeah. What I like about what I'm doing is I'm following structure, I guess. Is definitely something I aim to do a lot, and is difficult to do. Careful now. To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, dump, dump. And I want to kind of go back and forth with the color. You don't want it all. It's the whole trick of this trick. This is the whole grift, people. Pretend you're an artist for 30 years. Live your whole life according to art. Do some business. Make waves. You know, it's just how to do it, process, that's all. So the darker I go, the closer these lines are. It just starts to fool the eye into thinking that it's, you know, has depth. Bing, 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 bing. Some real squared up stuff, bro. I like it. I like what's going on, people. I'll step back for a little bit. Take a gander. I like it. So as you can see, the center just, it creates this, yeah, the depth. But we just got to keep with the color. So if we look that way on this piece of bark, right, this is all pretty light up here, but it has these, you know, moments. This whole thing right here is probably just center, right there, center. So has to have a light come up this way, has to have a light go this way, and then it goes down. But I think, you know, I might have taken some of my own leeway. I'm trying to bring it back though. That is art, you know. Trying to make square lines with crooked lines. That's fun. Certainly appeal to a wider audience with abstract. The only reason that factors into my life is if I were to take these, you know, email a bunch of art galleries and be like, these are the ones. They have a choice between landscapes and what is the same design, but just in abstract. I better get to work on framing them. I do have the wood. To forego something in my life, and that's either well, it'll be something. Come back. See, it's all about waves, oceans, yeah? And all the oceans and moving of sand. The 10 to the power of 42. It's all about that, son. I guess I was back up a little bit. A little bit. Whoop, whoop. Brr. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. Hope you're all having a great day. Some are ripples. Think of it like a aftershock. Not to knock you off your step stool. That's how I'm painting these. Earthquake. Kind of bright, kind of bright. Maybe too bright. Could anything ever be too bright? See, now we got to come in with a little bit of medio. Oh, shucky darn. Okay, let's let it dry for a minute. Chill. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe, notifications, and all that jazz. I'm trying to build this channel up into a functional, fun art thing. We are in Dalton Gallery, hence the name of the channel. You can see some past paintings. They all have to go into homes. That one already is ready for a home. It has a home, shall we say. I appreciate you all for being here. Now you know where you are. All my artwork. Oh yeah. And the piece de la resistance, huh? What is this? What am I even looking at? I'm 6'1", 9 feet tall, 6 feet wide. Nice little piece. We're gonna be working on this one come fall. We'll take it out to White Sands, New Mexico. I hope you all are joining us on that one. So that's worthy of, you know, knowing what I'm doing, I think. Just to be on that adventure alone. We got some kind of crazy African animals out there that live here in New Mexico. That's nuts. Didn't even know about it. You learn. I learn. So, closer or this is good? I think we can be working in here. Let's see. I put my arm up. Okay, so that's not bad. And all the way to the bottom. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can at least see the cool stuff. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? We're letting it dry, I remember. Tens of thousands of lines later, we'll have some kind of peace and togetherness. Hope you all are ready for that. Ow. Didn't really hurt, just made a loud noise. So, still want to pull from the middle out because there's no real, there's no centerpiece to this painting, yeah? It's an even display. It's like a a version of Pollock, you know? A version of this blah everywhere, you know? That's where I want to get to. But with this style. So it's not really weighted too well. It's literally just the real alligator juniper bark, which has huge chunks. Huge chunks. You see it. You see it. It's right there. Those are like 4 inches. Like, they're huge. It's crazy cool. So I just want to pull from the depth and the dark since it needs it. And thank you all for being here with me today. It's a beautiful 82 degrees outside, sunny. Some clouds just flowing on by. Late last night we had the craziest thunder and lightning. It's wild, man. Some real high desert stuff, you know? I'm gonna have to go darker here. I'm just a little on edge. I'm a little scared. Alright? I can be a little scared. It should work though. Let's just get her darker and start pulling it out. And enough of that, it will be noticeable. Sharper edges, the whole nine. Everything you're looking for. Like right here. Put that in there. We can put that in. Just gonna pull more. From where though? What is up, Junior? The art game is on fire. How are you, bud? Just trying to pull the depth out. We did it up there. Oh, it's above camera, but we had a nice little moment. I suppose I could lift it up a little bit, but yeah, all that clean line up there in the middle. She's looking nice. She's looking nice. All right, so that's that, huh? All right, that's not bad. So we just got to keep pulling from the middle out. That's all. That's all I'm doing right now. And you, sir? Ooh, that's scary.
Picked up the new car today from the dealership, brand spanking new 25 plate. Very happy being called there.
There it is. Congratulations.
Junior Racing. Set. Insurance is a pain in the backside.
Oh, because the bank owns it and they want you to have full insurance. Boom! Yeah, ain't that something? I suppose the same thing here in America. If the bank owns it, you have to have full insurance because they're the ones covering your ass while you're paying them back. But I tell you, everyone, once they're done, they're like, all right, let's get minimum. Not everyone. Insurance is a butt.
Junior Racing. Set. Life's good at minutes, but happy Collins asks with his 6-week holidays. I've had no time to stream or watch much YouTube.
It's a good thing. Sounds like a blessing.
Junior Racing. Set. Well, it's fully coming out so early.
So we rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Say what? Trying to get the best. So hard. It's all blurry. And it's all in focus. All at the same time.
Junior Racing said, "Well, I'm lurking, my dude, still getting the little ones down to bed."
Love it, dude. I'll be here doing my job. That's a weird thing I just did, but I did it anyway, you know? We're sticking with the decision, okay? We can cover it back up with a real nice color if we need to, or leave it. We're definitely doing it though, people. Drink some water, take a stretch. It's a crazy painting. So this little nodule is very obvious, right? It's the one on the bottom third, kind of like right there. Just so there's some context to it, we brighten this edge up. That goes back. This seems to have some, you know, impeding geometry. It's bark, you know. It all has one level though, and that has to be seen so that it all has the same kind of plane. Yeah, we're looking for planes here, people. Planes, trains, and automobiles. All right, firing the cameraman in 3, 2. If he doesn't get it right, 1. Okay, he saved his job, bro. So let's just take a gander at this. Quick, I'm looking to see what you guys see as well. Look at what I see. I see what I see all the day. A real mess up here. Are you guys even witnessing it? Not really. That's top of the painting. Okay. With my glorious eyesight in life. So the plan is, we gotta fix this area right here, because you can see in the picture, it goes, you know. But we're looking for a plane, and I guess what I see here is that that's that square. Okay, that's why it goes up. So there is a point here, I'll show you, in that corner. There's a white square top right there, and then shadow, and then up. So white square, shadow, and then up. So basically this part of the painting isn't even up there, this top right side. So yeah, there probably is a little bit of an adjustment I gotta make there, but for the most part, let's just take a break This is a real art project. It's, you know, I try to make things about YouTube, and it's kind of crazy when it comes to like art. I have to remember, oh yeah, it's real. This is what I do first. But subscribe, because I'm trying to build the channel. Because what a bonus it would be to see this channel do some things, you know. If you guys want to see me go out into White Sands, New Mexico, that's literally the next adventure to be had. Big one, anyway. I need a filmmaker for that, cinematographer. I need a, you know, we're gonna do the whole thing. I need wardrobe, makeup. I mean, I'm not wearing makeup, but you know, people need makeup. Anyway, we're painting. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's absolutely beautiful outside. Shall we go outside and see? I got my sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses. Wait a minute, this is not outside at all. Man. Had to grab something. I'm gonna use the restroom. I will not take you guys with me, so I'll be right back. Alabama, Arkansas. Oh wait, that's not this song. What's up? What up? People outside think I'm batty. They think I'm daft. They think I'm the nutty professor. No. I don't know. Would you imagine if you knew what people thought? What a terrible life that would be, right? I'd be like, no, enough. Being in the dark is great. You get to act as fun as you want. Let's go outside. Let's leave the door open. Push this air. Push this air. Move that bus. Alabama, Arkansas. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, by the way. To be honest, I'm not even sure those are the lyrics at all. Any of the lyrics. Howdy. You're welcome to go inside.
Thank you, but I'm looking for a friend. She came by with a car,
Aha.
except I'm not quite sure where she is.
Mm-hmm. The sun is not too strong. Clouds are beautiful. I believe she may be pulling up right now.
So?
Maybe?
I think so. Thank you.
Oh, who could this be? Hello?
Alright, I have nothing to say. You are. Yeah. What phone number are you calling from, by the way? No, you don't. No. Nope. Nope. I'm glad you do. I mean, that's normal information on the internet. That's it.
They wanted no part of it. I see your basic information. Yep. Nope. Yep, nope. Nope, yep. Yep, nope. Stop. Nope, yep. I'm gonna be as ruthless as I need to be, because that's unacceptable behavior. I'm just gonna mirror it all back. I work with the internet? Nope. I bet you don't. Very nice. keep pulling, keep in the shadows, keep working it. It's fine. It's fine. Gotta be more confident than that, though. Come on now. I don't mind. Not bad. Throw a little bit more burnt sienna into it, into the old mix. Mixed with some black. Boom. Roasted. Interesting. Never a mistake, dude. What was that then? Right? Something I'm gonna have to fix. Maybe. Cool. Okay. We've definitely focused on the center there. That's really good. I like what I see. Thing's pretty red, but it's not bad. Connecting flights to Cleveland. Now boarding. Got to fix some things. Hey, making progress. Cool colors. We're in the rainbow of brown, I guess. Browns and reds, which is pretty cool. Nice. See, working with it. We're working with it. We're making it happen. I'm happy with it. Gotta blend it out, and then I think, you know, blend it. Spread it. Start spreading the news. But not bad. Not bad, not bad. Come on, cameraman. Get it together. See, I'm finding this a thing about art, things that look kind of cool, I guess, is that they contain this like to me, this consistent color that changes. The best way to put that is a rainbow of bark is still a spectrum of the bark color, and maybe in real life it's not too apparent unless you wear the right kind of eyes, you know what I'm saying? Then you're seeing it, maybe. That's cool. That's cool. Good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ow. So I realized the shoulder thing is a muscle thing. I was doing this walking and I could feel the bands tighten up when I raise my hand. It feels so painful when I hit it or bounce my arm into it. Kind of like it's a weird things going on, man. Try not to sleep on it, you know what I'm saying? So let's bring in a little bit more of the browns. Rouge, the rusty color, I guess, best way to put it. She looks fine next to this other color. Just a hint, you know? Remember, every line is a contemplation. Trying to clean this middle part up a little bit. It looks a little funky, but we'll let it go. If I throw a little lighter in here. It's really not that lighter, but hey, it's okay. Beautiful. Perfect. Dimensionality. Can we talk about dimensionality? Should be a song, right? Maybe someday. Lots of ice cream colors on this, that's for sure. Sci-fi music from the future. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I mean, you know, we've stretched the bounds of this painting today. We have certainly thrown some color to it. She got a nice look to her, you know. Low end, high end. I say she's a beaut. But that's about all I got for today. That's about all I got for today. We might start on a new painting Saturday. We might work on this some more. I feel my palette has been cleansed, but I don't know. We'll see. I still want to finish this. But I want to use it as a between painting. You know, I get frustrated with my new landscape. I use this to chill with for a moment because it's really just all color. However, if I do get it finished, that's another one. That's another one. I want to thank everyone for showing up today. I want to thank you guys are great. Look at downtown. Let's check it out. Downtown is commercialized big time with socks. I want to thank my patrons, TC Hollingsworth, Junior Sim Racing, Boomer League, Sandra Scala, and Marilyn Whalen. You guys are great. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do all the cool things that I do. There it is, Silver City downtown, looking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous town I live in. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature has gone down a notch. Looks like we've got some cloud cover, so hopefully we get a nice thunderstorm, and hopefully the weather's good where you all are. We'll see you Saturday.